All the way from the canal to the sun. Them I love how it's how I rock. Yeah. Every morning you hear them how we chant. All the way from the mountain to the sea. It's been a long
VCAP lo Santo Island. Island Blong Santo hemi biggest island ng Vanuatu mo hemi stap long Sanma province. Santo hemi katon population blong kolosap blong 40,000 people mo hemi second most highly populated island ng Vanuatu folem Evate. Luganville hemi one main commercial center blong all northern province blong Vanuatu mo hemi stap blong southern coast blong Santo. Santo hemi kat highest mountain long Vanuatu mo full uphill, especially long south mo west. We have got plenty big flow river, we stop long him too. Island near it got plenty agricultural activity, we take place long him. Santo hemikat full of place, we have had long man is of access long him, especially long bush, where someone only start practicing traditional living yet. We only know save tok Islama, mo only wear them numbers. Government long Vanuatu with in partnership long United Nations Development Program or UNDP through long Least Developed Country Fund we all get along Global Environment Facility or the manager Pambahemi make a 5-year project long South Santo the project there Pambahemi give hand long community long address or challenge long side long climate change. Name long project there hemi adaptation to climate change in coastal zone of Vanuatu or VCAP. Long Sanma province, project site long VCAP hemi start long South Santo. Mubamba hemi work with them South Santo Area Council number 2. All community inside long project site there hemi including all get along Tango Island, mo Araki Island with them coastal community between Asafai mo Wailapa village. All provincial authority mo community member will been identifying full up the different kind of vulnerability mo challenge we stop alongside on climate change throughout long VCAP consultation. One concern we have come on top through long VCAP consultation process have concern alongside long effect with climate change seven make them long infrastructure more access long community long customer services more resource. Ikat river long South Santo, we all man only no save cross and full up day after long big fella rain, we only happen plenty time long year.
Yes, mi sabi talim se lo area plomitu mi vale stape experience some effect lo climate change. One now hemi all bridges will is damage lo heavy rain when now we you mista preserve lo Vanuatu, especially lo area plomi lo south where hemi kat plan the hill mo chance blow rain hemi kan plante and mi vale kat full of catchment blow all rain all water way come out lo rain and that lo push we hemi liti kam lo big full of flooding long all river way hemi victim all bridge lo main road lo place
truck must run inside the water time we rain big rain all begin all no even call school from say river run and no alarm plo piginini or even all big man or all vehicles plo drive across. Before river runs small, mi play putum all bridges, all concrete bridges, or even all fort, all bridges slab where truck run through. This time, what I karamat everyone.
Crossing the rivers at those times is really dangerous, and kids they can miss school as long as the rain goes down. But if it stays on, then that's how long the kids will miss school for, yeah.
One big flap part blow VCAP hemi blong look good long all public infrastructure more access way also more bridge long South Santo blong improve resilience blong community long side blong climate change. Climate change hemi savekat full up effect also more big fla rain increased risk from flooding more landslide with a more powerful more extreme natural disaster also cyclone. One cyclone we been casting Vanuatu long early 2014 where we been result long one landslide where we killing 7 villager long Purante village South Santo.
And rain ya we been fall down lo time lo Lucy hemi one rain we mi vale never cut kind rain also me before. Hemi been victim full of bridges more full of crossing lo mi vale lo South Santo and even some homes too. He been cut road blow water where Mr. Cam so I think one landslide hemi been fall down. Then hemi block him rot the water, more hemi make him water hemi pile up. Then lo place now, time where water hemi pile up because one level where hemi broke him down. Then hemi come inside lo wipe him out full community here. Most same time hemi make him lost lo family blame me where you everyone hemi sorry lo incidents we been happen.
The disaster that was caused there and the impact of it, I think several deaths. I think there's about 7 of them, mostly the vulnerable groups, the women and the children.
Isabi kalim se sometime what I am making something big one. So mi fala initim se mi kat some plan na side lo river lo holem tight crown pampai ino sabi move all place now. People must understand. From me turn every hood, trees, coconuts. So tami tiki mi fala initim place lo plan, replicable things here in that crown.
One year now, me want them say me look, people blow me. Only must cut all surveyor. More only must survey how blow move from people. More one time blow move from people. More who have me make them all work here blow move from people.
VCAP pambahemi try blong give hand long all community blong oli save make mo follow more climate change adaptation plan. We only include disaster risk management, preparedness, more response long climate change adaptation plan ya. Climate change is save affect more resource long bush, more sustainability long resource long future. Ikat concern long effect long climate change, more access long resource long future, especially long agriculture, forestry, livestock, or protected species long water catchment area.
People are just farming, all over the place, anywhere they want, as long as they have something for them. For the food and for gas things. So those are the issues.
Sometimes all kakai inside the crown all sting from too much rain.
VCAP pambahemi try all time to promote all community-based action plong reduce channels se climate change is service polemol resource we establish bush or upland area plong make sure se all resource pambai only stop available yet long future. Climate change is have one big flood effect long all coastal resource blong sol water, long all community blong South Santo too.
Thank you. Naya also we one mi stop in Camplo Tangwa, emi one lo lingam, emi coconut. Pe sometime we price lo coconut ikut, so imegem life is small. Pe time minukut, imegem ol pikini limas drop out pakai noli kam stop. So heme we li sabi hook, mo rikat chance lo bikin ini school. Pe suppose we solve tayo nukut, so same problem. Pai mas imlay mas fisemplo di mas stop mo.
VCAP pambahemi try all time to protect them all coastal ecosystem, all resource we start facing threat, all sem na tongtong, all coral reef, must supply blong all fish, blong you misave build him up all resource ya, blong hemi save continue, blong support them livelihood, mo provide them kakai, blong all community throughout long future. We can't full up to much challenge alongside long climate change, where we stop long South Santo, where VCAP pambahemi walk long him. Western Partnership long United Nations Development Program through long funding long Least Developed Country Fund Management by the Global Environment Facility, VCAP pambahemi work closely with the more community long South Santo, long make sure the community ya only resilient, strong long face long climate change, more resource is have a continue long stop long future generation.
And so I keep on trotting on, 'cause now I know where I'm going. We not gonna fall, not gonna stall, not put what's up on the fire, and we gonna let the people know. You can't go wrong when you're dealing with my king. Your love is evermore. Children walk in the ways of my king. Your love is evermore. You can't go wrong when you're dealing with my king. Your love is evermore. Children walk in the ways of my king. Your love is evermore. Oh yeah. The hypocrites I say, the preacher talking in